Interesting. I cannot attempt to steal from him. And I think that would be a very bad idea. Okay, maybe we should increases by the speech by 3. Why not? And increases the reading speed. I don't need that. I do need some perfume. Minta perfume 3. Do I have Minta perfume 4? This one increases, yeah, for 40 minutes, however. Okay. Yep, I have applied it. I think I already talked with Regina. This will just take me outside. Hey. Somewhere below. Stuck with the cook.
Sir? What's that nice smell?
Certainly, right away.
The Chamberlain said you know something about the demons haunting the castle.
Of course I do. But I don't know what to think anymore. I keep finding hair in my food. Someone hides my spices. My soup goes sour. And there's that awful smell.
Oh, that sounds terrible. The Chamberlain wants this resolved as soon as possible.
It's about time. Do you have any idea how scared people are? All it takes is one mention of those beasts and the maids start threatening to find work elsewhere. I hear the castle has always been connected to hell, but nobody tells you that when you ask to work here.
Where should I start looking?
They must be coming from the other side of the castle. Under the crone.
All right. But what am I supposed to do about them? I heard I'm supposed to pour some kind of special water.
But you're mostly right. You have to douse the ground in front of the fireplace they're coming from. That creates a boundary demons can't cross.
All right. Where can I find the fireplaces?
That's hard to describe. Anyway, there are 5 such fireplaces on the crone side of the castle. Together they form the shape of a 5-pointed star, a pentagram.
Don't worry. I'll take care of everything. Hopefully I won't miss any of them.
If I were you, I'd do it during the night. Even the demons have to sleep sometime, don't they?
The devil never sleeps.
And the old hag rushes in where the devil fears to tread, eh? The sooner you get rid of them, the better. See you soon, my friend.
Banish the devils. Cook, Vanka. Yes, my clothes will smell of onion right now. Shame.
You smell nice.
Shame I can't sell
Sir.
any of the food.
Huh? You're not permitted to be here.
Sorry, dude.
Easy! I surrender!
I've got you. You can't say you weren't warned. You can't just loiter around on other people's property. You'll pay up and show me whether you stole anything. Otherwise, we'll deal with your unruliness in the pillory.
Excuse me, what?
Utter nonsense, all of this. You're keeping me from an important mission.
It's true.
You'll have to answer to the nobility for this.
I apologize, my lord. I must have made a mistake. Let's just forget about this.
Yeah, you better. Hold on a sec, but why am I forbidden to go that way? Can I go this way? Ah, okay. This takes me here.
Hey, you! Didn't you understand me last time?
Okay, I understand. I have no clue why it's considered trespassing, but fine. This will take me outside. This is another guard. Of course, there are locked chests here. Armory. Oh, the armory. A weapon stub. Common long swords. Long range arrows. Oh my goodness, so much meat. And alcohol. Shields, repair kits. What else? Painkiller brew. Herbs.
Aye. Almost done.
On the Margravite horse. Sketch. For longsword, yes, a broad longsword. Let's read this. Ah, nice. Oh, this is much better. A perfectly balanced longsword with a wide blade is the gold standard. What it lacks in speed, it makes up for in durability.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Shame you're here. Because I would have wanted to open
What's that pleasant scent?
those two chests.
That's not bad at all.
Hey, Mutt.
Here, Mutt!
Okay, alcohol. Let's see, what alcohol should we drink? A beer, most likely. But we're so immune to beer, it doesn't even get us drunk anymore. The heck?
Good day to you, Henry.
Same to you.
Attila. Whoa, this is a really powerful horse. A real nice horse, much better than Pebbles. I can even craft something, but I don't really want to. Oh yeah, maybe I should ask this guy.
The Chamberlain mentioned you've seen demons at the castle.
You're damn right I did. What do you know about it?
I hear they're crawling out of fireplaces in the castle below the Crone.
I'm sure at least half a dozen demons have taken up residence in the western courtyard. If the Chamberlain didn't tell you how dangerous this is for all of us, I'm telling you now.
Of course he told me. That's why we're trying to resolve this as quickly as possible.
I'm glad to hear it. Give those demons their due.
Tell me what you know then.
You know the guardhouse with the little arena? In the palace below the Crone, over by the outer wall? Inside, I mean, on the ground floor. The place stinks like hell, day in and day out. It makes my head spin. I've seen things there with my own eyes I'd rather not talk about. I'd start the investigation there if I were you.
All right. I'll look into it.
Magda.
Greetings to you.
I'll have a look at your wares.
Zero money.
Nothing to your liking, sir?
What am I supposed to find here in the D? Banish the devils from the crown side of the castle. Talk to Bertha. Ask the cook what she knows about Nickvar. Okay. Where should I spill the holy water?
What smells good here?
Maybe it's not here, maybe it...
Here, mutt! Come here, boy.
Oh, what's that nice?
Hook.
The Chamberlain said you know something about the demons haunting the castle.
Those monsters are back again. Last summer, we only heard them scratching the walls and roof with their claws. But they got a lot more bold this time. They're leaving charred marks on my wooden spoons, throwing clumps in my food, and they're constantly leaving their droppings in my kitchen.
These guys have rats, man. Mice.
Are you sure they're demons? I've seen a few mice here. They go wherever they want.
Only you youngsters can come up with something so stupid. You wouldn't know Lucifer if he pricked you in the forehead with his horns. I'm sure they're demons. They're jealous of the prosperity and peace Lord von Berghoff has brought us these last few years.
If you say so. Where should I look for them?
They're coming from the other side of the castle, below the maiden.
Oh, come on.
I swear.
Manietta told me the demons are coming from this side
Exactly.
of the house, from below the crone.
My God, the poor girl must be under their spell. And I was so fond of her.
Let me guess. I'll have to find and sprinkle 5 fireplaces.
Of course. Everyone knows the demons enter this world through the flames. You have to find 5 fireplaces in the palace, under the maiden, and sprinkle water on them. Be careful to sprinkle within the width of your little finger. 9 drops, 1 for every angelic choir, and every 3rd drop must be twice as big as the ones before it.
Oh my goodness, this... You're
I'll take care of
exaggerating.
it. I hope I can
Superstitious
do it exactly
maximum.
as you said.
And one more thing to take to heart. The spell is most effective when performed in the moonlight. But most of all, don't forget 9 drops.
Bertha, instead of devils, I need your help now with Nickvard. The scribe told me you might know something about him.
Well, I'm waiting for Lord Libac to stop by. I brewed him another phial of medicine. But I don't even know if the last one helped. I told him to stop by for another one soon. I reckon he must be feeling better.
Nickvard needed medicine? For what?
I can't say. I promised Lord Libac his secret is safe with me, as well as his phial of medicine.
Oh, come now. Nickvard misplaced an important book somewhere. A sort of alchemist cookbook. I need to find it.
I remember the recipes by heart. And Lord Libac's secret is certainly worth more than any book.
Listen to me closely.
Listen, Bertha.
It will be safe with me too. One nobleman never could be in danger.
I truly respect your honesty. I'm in the service of a nobleman myself, and I know what's expected of us in cases like these, whether it's Nick Vard's illness or political machinations over the fate of our kingdom. Both carry equal weight when spoken about behind closed doors, I'd say. I stand by my principles in matters like that.
Lord Libac's troubles can hardly compare to what you're talking about. It's really quite a trifle in comparison.
It is indeed.
Tell me then.
Well, it's a common potion for a bellyache. Just better tasting. It helps your meals go down easier and come out slower the other end. In that regard, Lord Libac had, well, how to say it? Everything came out much too quickly.
Diarrhea. Explosive diarrhea. Don't be afraid to say it. The preview was...
Just say it. He shot himself.
It was in the privy down below the crow, by the training ground, below the guardhouse. I helped him clean his hose and made him the medicine, and I promised that I wouldn't say anything. Lord Libac is quite particular about the impression he makes on the young maids, you know. He didn't want this little episode to put them off. That's why he didn't use the privy near the maids' quarters. Though it's closer to his chamber, but to the arena instead. And only when there weren't any soldiers around. But this time, it caught up with him.
Is that all?
What else is there to say? That the entire time he looked as if he'd done the worst thing in the world. It happens to the best of us. And I told him as much then. I'm just surprised he never came back for another file. I must say, he did look as if the fate of the entire castle was suddenly on his shoulders.
I don't know if this is going to do me any good.
Well, you could have found a worse clue.
Thanks anyway.
I hope he didn't use the pages of the book to wipe himself. Sprinkle.
A little more here.
Sprinkle, sprinkle. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Back to hell with you.
Little rain.
What was that shrieking?
I hear a bird. That's shrieking.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad, so far.
Nope.
Are your pockets stuffed with wildflowers?
Nope.
Or how come you smell so nice?
I need to sprinkle? Where else do I need to sprinkle?
God, well.
What's wrong with you?
Who are you off to see smelling like that?
Oh, that's the Chamberlain's door, room. Let's pick the lock. I have 128 lockpicks. He should have used this toilet, but he was ashamed.
Hey, you can't just walk around here without permission.
Sorry, dear lady.
That's right.
to hell with you.
Hey, I actually heard something. Some whispers in my ear. That was creepy. Do these guys actually have a demon problem on heraldry? I thought it was just a joke. Huh. For a second there, I got scared. I thought there was someone in here. Nope. Oh, it's a cat. There was a cat. She startled me. So many beautiful clothes. Expensive clothes. Where did the cat run to? Okay, nothing else around here. Two more fireplaces. No need to sprinkle anything around here. Fortunately. Three-legged cup. Thin pitcher. No, no, no. I could do some alchemy, but... yeah, I don't really need to craft anything. Fever tonic. Oh, this one's new. Fever and related complications can often end in death. This tonic reduces fever if given in time. Ginger. Okay, there's no fireplace around here. There's a fireplace there. Woman's shoes. These places are so nice. You can rest here and look out the window. Man, it's so beautiful. Letter to an unknown servant.
That should do it.
Let me check the letter. That letter. An unknown servant. If you have already completed your task, I will need you back at my estate as soon as possible. It seems our enemies have found a way to harm us right under Trotsky. I need your cunning and skills to deal with them swiftly. No one in the region knows you, and we must take advantage of that. Arrive preferably at night. Interesting. Okay, I've got a few skill books. Skill on scholarship. This one's good. The last one.
They won't be getting past this.
Be very good. I'm done with this side of the castle. I should also check where he and banish the devils from the maidens. Find a book for the miller. Find out what the baby. Okay, I'm gonna check that. Oh yeah, it's this lady. I just need to go down to the ground floor. Dude, I've been in one of these castles before in real life and I smacked my head so bad on...
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad, so far. You shouldn't be bothering us here.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize you were on guard.
Oh, what's that nice smell?
Here, mutt!
I hope... back in the saddle, talk to the stable. Okay. Find out the stable knows. Find stable boy. P. Oh, he's there. And D. Find out devils. Who's this guy? Black Bartosz.
Sea smelling like that. God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Reveal the devils. Huh. Okay, let's save and reveal those devils. That apparently are hiding in the toilet.
Privies for the soldiers, but not a demon in sight.
Well, at least I learned about... Oh, the armory. The armament of the military garrison or state armory of a town's militia. Swords, spears, halberds, bows and arrows, crossbows, armor, helmets, and other offensive and defensive weapons, including firearms. In times of danger, it was the duty of all townspeople to join the defense of the town, and for this purpose the town had an armory with weapons for the inhabitants. Even in times of peace, townspeople were often required to take turns on guard duty. Toilets. I'm interested in toilets. Tell me about toilets. Faith and devotion. Christianity was adopted in Czech lands in the 10th century, though certain pagan practices continued, especially in rural areas where they blended naturally with the emerging Christianity. Some of the folk customs were later modified according to church instructions. Others continued unchanged, and yet others were eradicated completely under church pressure. In addition to a deep faith in saintly patronage, the saints Wenceslaus, Vitus, Nicholas, Ludmila, Adalbert, etc., the Middle Ages revered the Virgin Mary and the various patron saints of professions. Manifestations of medieval piety consisted of wayside shrines, conciliation stones, or crosses. put up in large numbers in villages, at intersections, and along the main byways. In royal cities and liege towns, it was important to collect holy relics, remains, and memorabilia to mark the saints. The cult of saints was encouraged, and the cathedrals and churches gained prestige with the relics they held. It need not be emphasized that most of the relics were fakes, and that nobody took much issue with it. Devotion was shown in everyday life and accompanied everyone from the cradle to the grave, by way of church rituals, occasions for worship, religious holidays, and regulations. For example, the numerous fasts or Lenten days. In some way or another, everyone believed in God. Complete atheism is a matter of later centuries. Toilets. In the countryside or during wars, people would relieve themselves in nature, in the barn or in the yard near the dung heap. Higher status homesteads had a small wooden shed built near the dung heap. At night, chamber pots were used, kept under the bed, and emptied into the dung heap in the morning. In castles and wealthier homes, one could find a privy, a toilet if possible, located in one of the heated rooms, in a bay window on the upper floor. It didn't always have doors and was equipped with a seat with a round hole. It was often located directly in the banquet hall. Oh my goodness, that's disgusting! You eat and you poop. You poop where you eat. So the user did not have to leave the room and could observe activities at the table from the privy. Oh my goodness. Privies were typically in niche carved into the walls, fitted with a slanted chute that opened to the outside of the building. In both cases, feces would freely fall along the castle walls, into a moat or down a slope, and probably on someone's head, like this. Disgusting. Squat. Over time, privies were modernized and flushed with rainwater. Additional features were added, such as a flap that released the waste outside, which only opened when stepped on. Despite these advancements, it was still common practice until the 16th century to empty chamber pots out of the window onto the streets in the cities. No wonder the plague came. Okay, no devils around here.
At your service.
Is this a private? Yes, this is a private area. And I bet upstairs.
What smells good here?
That's another private area.
You. Just you.
Black Bartosz. You look like a guy who could train me into the art of combat. Well, can you?
So, how did you end up at Trotsky?
Sir Otto hired me in Prague as his bodyguard and a swordmaster for the local castle garrison. I reckon he sensed he was in danger. And he was right. A band of scoundrels was lying in wait for us on the road, and they nearly got us.
How were you ambushed?
How was your company ambushed? What happened exactly?
It was well planned, I must admit. They nearly got us.
And what went wrong for them?
Hard to say. Maybe we were just lucky, and God was watching over us.
That's all there was to it?
If you really want to know what I think, the idiots lacked discipline. They rushed it.
What do you mean?
It might have come down to a single fool's mistake. I don't know. But if they'd just waited a bit longer, we wouldn't have stood a chance. Like I say, I thank the Virgin Mary and all the saints for watching over us.
Why do they call you Black Bartosz?
It's just a nickname, of course, because of my, black hair. Every swordsman has a nickname, you know? Once you win a few tournaments, they give you one.
So you're really a high-born knight?
Indeed. I'm Bartoszek of Drahonitz. My father served Emperor Charles his entire life.
Oh, sorry. I suppose I should call you sir.
No, there's no need for formalities. Titles are worthless. A man should earn a name for himself. It's not enough to be born with a silver spoon in your mouth.
Hey, we have the same beard style.
You must have been honored when the Royal Chamberlain chose you as his bodyguard. How did you meet?
That's simple. I was serving in the garrison in Prague's royal castle, where von Burgo was a frequent guest.
I see. But what brought you to his attention? You have good connections, I suppose.
Depends what you mean. I'd recently won 2 big tournaments, so I was invited to a splendid banquet. It was there Sir Otto offered me a position at his castle. I'd heard of Trotsky, of course, but I was still astonished when I saw it with my own eyes. Sir Otto spared no expense to build a truly mighty fortress.
Sorry, but we're about the same age, and I'd never have guessed you're a swordmaster.
We each have our own path, it seems. I even studied at university, while I could still afford it.
What? You're a man of letters as well?
I wouldn't go that far. I dabble in poetry a bit, that's all. I may come from a noble family, but we're not renowned or rich, and studying costs a fortune, and I didn't have one, so I had to do what I do best.
You became a mercenary.
That's right. I spent more time fighting than studying at university, and I came out of it alive. So I reckoned that's where my talent lies.
Where did you learn to fight, Bartosz?
I've dedicated the last 5 years of my life to it. I travelled a lot and was taught by several masters.
I'd like to see the world too, but I haven't even made it to Prague yet.
Well, I haven't been all that far either. But unless you learn from true masters, you'll never become a master yourself. Fortunately, these days there are plenty of swordsmen in Prague who will train you for coin.
I hope to make it to our royal city someday soon.
If you do, go and see Master Lamprecht and give him my regards. He's a man of honour and a peerless master of the longsword.
I'd like to learn a new combat technique.
Certainly. Why not? I happen to have some time on my hands, and a good stretch would do me well.
Bohemian backhand.
If you are not afraid of fistfights, I'll show you a little trick. It is actually a simple blow with the back of the hand to the opponent's neck. I was taught it by a good old Franciscan, back when I was studying. I wonder what became of him.
That sounds good. Teach me that.
But of course, it's kind of a useful little ruse. First, you kick your opponent between the legs and pretend you're losing your balance. But at that moment, you swing the back of your hand at his neck. It won't put a blow down, but it'll give you time to attack again. Now come and try it a few times. Well, my, you smell like
Left, down, right.
blooming meadow.
That seems easy.
I'd like to learn a new combat technique.
Why not? If you have a bit of time, I can teach you something.
Crushing blow.
I like a longsword, but there's not much room for it in the heat of battle, where brute force will come in more handy for you. Such a hit with the pommel of a sword, handle of an axe, or edge of a shield will certainly disorient everyone. Would you like me to show you?
But of course.
That sounds good. Teach me that.
All right. As I already said, often mainly brute force will help you in a fight. Attack with any short weapon a few quick times. Then, move towards the opponent and hit him in the face with the shaft. Oh, and if you have a shield, use it. That will definitely ruin your opponent's day. Now come and try it a few times. Good. What a scent.
Oh, Bohemian backhand. Okay, crushing blow. Up, left, right. Up, left, right. Okay.
I'd like to learn a new combat technique.
Certainly. Why not?
Kurza.
As you can probably figure, I like the longsword because it's beautiful and an absolutely nimble weapon. Our grandfathers didn't use them, but today in Prague, everyone is tripping over themselves to learn how to fight with one. I'll be happy to show you how to handle it better. What do you say?
Sure.
That sounds good. Teach me that.
As you wish. The first thing is to realize a sword has two blades. And thanks to your second hand on the hilt, you can quickly spin it around and hit your opponent's head. These are exactly the techniques that make the longsword an extremely deadly weapon. Now come and try it a few times. Good. What a scent.
Up, up, left. Interesting.
I see you've got a dice table here. Fancy a game?
I'd love to, but Father Nicodemus took me for everything I had. I've got nothing to wager. Oh, wait a mo. I may have something after all. The guards found something on this one thief they call. Some sort of map. They thought it might lead to the thief's hoard. They wanted to go looking for it, but I took the map from them. Want to play for it?
Of course. Why don't you go for it yourself?
Why don't you look for the hoard yourself?
I'm new here. I don't know the lay of the land. Well, I wouldn't risk it. I'm glad I made it out alive when Lord von Bergov's retinue was ambushed on the way.
Von Bergov, okay.
I'll gladly play for the map.
Let's get to it then.
The favorable die. I die. And the weighted die.
Come on then, show us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time.
My friend, does it look like I'm playing for the first time?
My god, what?
Sakra! Here, take it. I reckon I'll stay away from dice for a while.
Can we fight?
Stop by when I'm over by the pen. I don't have time for you right now.
Okay, my friend. Thanks for the money. Thanks for the map. Let me check it. Caught Thief's map. Nebakov. Okay. Let me check the map. Wonder if I found it. Oh, what's that? Brushes with death. Oh, I think that's a DLC. There are many more quests there. Nebakov Fortress. Huh. Von Bergov's ambushed man. I think it might be somewhere around here. Let me check it again. Nebakov. Okay, down there, and the road.
You smell like a blooming
meadow. So there are two roads, these two roads, and the treasure should be around here. The thieves, whatever.
Let's fight.
What would you prefer? A practice fight or a real one?
A practice fight is enough for me.
What will you fight with?
I don't know. You should do it before the main story, otherwise you will need to come back. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that advice.
What do you want me to use?
Use a longsword.
You take a longsword.
Are you ready?
Let's do this.
He's an expert with longswords, that's what he said.
Too slow!
Oh, he's not attacking
Attack me. I'll try to defend.
As you wish.
Nice combo.
Go fuck yourselves!
Okay.
Take that! Fuck that!
I'm so good with the staff.
No, you don't!
Okay, that was another combo.
You won't get me!
Stop! I need a breather.
Fine.
What do you want to try next?
Let me catch my breath, then maybe we can continue.
All right.
Okay. So nothing particularly interesting with that fight. So much stolen stuff. Blacksmith and armorer. Very well. My helmet apparently is not equipped. Why? Okay. I think I'm done in this part of the castle. I should probably visit the other part of the castle. Maybe the stable boy. Before he goes to bed, because it's pretty late. It's 5 o'clock, right? Yeah, almost 5 o'clock.
At your service, sir.
I wonder if there's anything interesting around here. The carpenter. Nope. Where does the poop come out? Okay, no. Mead. Ah. No, everything's nice and in order. I should drink something. Fine wine.
Look what I have for you.
Have some beef. My furry friend. Thistle. Do you see anything interesting?
What's that? God be with you. Excuse me.
Oh, this is where they threw the poop on our head in the beginning of the game. It's opened. It's opened. I didn't realize that. Catherine.
Could you tell me where we are?
In our relationship, I mean. Fine, Catherine.
How can I help you today, friend?
Demons. No? No. The stable boy. Yeah. The stable boy is up there. Or down here? I think he was up there. Let me check this. Yeah, he was up there. Hired hand. I'm stepping in poop. I don't like poop. This is a horse. This is another horse. Did you find something, Mutt?
Are your pockets stuffed with wildflowers? Well, how come you smell so nice?
They are. This is a private area.
What's that pleasant scent? That
Polda.
you shouldn't be bothering us here. Out now.
Sorry.
That's right. If anything's gone missing here, then you're in for it.
This is another private area. Man. At least this is not a private area. I hope no one sees me while I fondle the lock of this beautiful chest. Colda. Axe Colda. That means it belongs to a guy called Colda or what? I don't know.
God bless.
Housemaids.
What's that noise? What are you doing here?
Fine. Okay, I understand it's private area, private house.
Is there something you need? The place by the Zherovka stream.
What then? Has the water sprite been up to his mischief again?
You could say that. They found a dead body stuck in the wheel on Sunday.
You're kidding. Who was it?
Some vagabond.
God rest his soul.
And get this.
No, I don't care.
Miloboshka says he was in the water at least.
I'm not interested. But this is about money. What?
So what?
Go on then. He wants to fleece us again. Damn it. That's just what we need.
I think I've heard those conversations before. So many flowers in the castle. You can find almost anything you want. With the exception of Belladonna, I think. Let's see what the stable boy has to say. Hey, stable boy, where are you? Hired hand Hirsch.
Good day to you.
I'm looking for Nickvard. The scribe told me you might know something about him.
Hey, Nick. I mean, Lord Libak. I almost forgot about him. I suppose his task wasn't so pressing. Hmm?
So yeah, I never explored this area before. In that case, you should go see the huntsman. Okay. Yeah, Vorstetek. He told me at the wedding to go visit him. I'll do that. Thank you.
What do you mean, forgot?
Nick Libak, that is, entrusted me with a big task quite a while back. He's a castle lord. Obviously, I had to obey him. But then I heard what another castle lord was planning, von Berghoff, and I had to obey him even more. He says there's a war on. So here I am, ready to go off to battle.
I need to know more about what Nickvard asked you to do.
No. There are new rules now. You have to prove you're not a spy.
What
What are you
rules?
blathering about?
Von Berghoff said there's a war on, right now. I told him, watch out for spies, Sir Otto. But fear not, I know how to sniff them out. You're a spy yourself, ain't you?
I'm not.
Ha! That's exactly what a spy would say. That's why you have to be vetted, to see if you're really on our side. The side that Nickvard's on, just so you know. We're all friends here. You can join us.
I'd like to.
Hold your horses. First a test.
Tell me what you want from me, then.
A sword.
What kind of a sword?
Sword? What sword?
What do you need a
A
sword for?
long and very good one to help me deal with other spies. If you bring it to me, I'll know you're not an enemy spy who should fear me. Forge one, buy one, or even steal one for me. Maybe from one of the guards at the training ground or down by the gate. During the day, they're not in the towers anyway.
Steal a sword? That sounds like something a spy would do.
Not a spy who wants to help von Berghoff's most loyal servant. By servant, I mean me. See, once I get a sword, I'll fill you in on Nickvard's task.
Listen, Hirsch.
Don't try any word games on me. Persuasion, threats. I know about them spy tricks. Deeds talk louder than words. For example, like bringing me a sword.
You wanted a sword? So look at what I got for you.
I don't want an invisible sword. Them are spy swords. Suspicious.
I'll gladly give you some groschen to buy your own sword.
Only spies pay bribes. Unless you had more groschen than a common spy would have. Then I'd believe you ain't one of them. Do you have that much?
5,000. I do have. Should I pay him? You've gone mad. Did I save the game before talking with this guy?
I'll be happy to give you coin. Here you go.
What the hell am I gonna do with this? What if someone finds it?
Give it back.
Fuck.
So then, did that convince you I'm no spy?
Oh, aye.
So, tell me about Nickvard.
Nickvard asked me to do something for him. He must have admired my devotion to Lord von Berghoff. Either way, Nick looked troubled and not very healthy. He wanted me to fetch him something he lost outside the castle, and I told him I would. At least I could check to see if anyone was sneaking around about the castle. But then Nickvard clutched his belly and ran off. So I never found out what he wanted, or from where.
That's all?
Aye. If you run into Nickvard, ask him if he still needs it or whether he found it himself. I'll be going into war soon, so I don't have time for these things, see?
I'll tell him.
5,000 cash just for that? La 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 la. Just forge one. He's not that helpful anyway. Ah, thanks. I read it too late.
Looking for something in there? A thief? What's your problem, you idiot? Oh!
I want to test my combos. Left, left, right. No. Bohemian back. Left, down, right.
Fucking hell! Oh!
Down with him.
I yield. Mercy.
Stealth kill? No, just...
Why should I let you...
How much money do I have? 20... Oh, he didn't give me... I didn't pay him, right?
I surrender! You hear me?
If I were you, I'd forget what I saw, pal. I could get pissed off. And then nobody's safe from my blade.
Hang on. Leave me alone. We'll forget about it.
Just don't run to a... I think he gave me the money back. Right? Yeah. Damn it. He's calling the guards now. Will I be in trouble?
God be with you.
Where are you going?
What a nice day.
Guards!
The stupid fool. Return to Osina. Banish the demons. Find... Where is that guy anyway? J. Find a book for the miller.
Damn it.
I wonder what happens if I let him. Where are you going, dude? Anyway, who knows? Who cares? He's gone. Man, I can hear him from here.
Well, if I did.
So you're telling me I should visit Vostetek here, the huntsman, and also do the brushes with that before I talk with the stable hand and go with